2023 is starting out with a bang, especially if you're a Sleep Token fan. Sleep Token fans have been feasting. A couple days ago, they just out of nowhere released their first single, Chokehold, off their upcoming album. But at the time, no one even knew if there was gonna be an album. It just came out of nowhere. I mean, we never got a deluxe edition of the previous album, which has only been out for 15 months. We never got a live recording like they did the first album, just out of nowhere. Like, no one even really asked for this yet. It's a pleasant surprise, to say the least. I mean, I always ask for more Sleep Token, but it's just like unreasonable with that little amount of time since the last big release. Anyways, so first they surprise dropped their first single, Chokehold. Now this song had like a great atmosphere. It was like a heavier version of Sail, like that song, you know, everyone knows. But it had a breakdown still. It was a pretty safe single. It was a good song, but it was pretty safe. It was kind of like Alkaline, which is one of my favorite songs by them. Or it sounded like this. So yeah, pretty good track, pretty solid track. The instrumentation was still there. The chorus is very pumping, very motivating. Good stuff. But that wasn't it. There was more surprises to come. And this is where the feasting really began. Less than 24 hours after the release of Chokehold, and at this point, that was a surprise enough. No one was asking for more. That was just unreasonable at that point. But Sleep Token not only released another song 24 hours after the last, but probably their best song to date. Definitely their best song to date. I don't think many people are arguing that other than personal preferences or bonding to other songs, because this is like a Sleep Token masterpiece. I mean, if you take everything Sleep Token has ever done, kicked it to 12, and put it on the one song, that's The Summoning. It is their funkiest, grooviest, and heaviest song to date. All at once. Not at the exact same time, but it all just, you just gotta hear it. In fact, let me show you. This is what it sounds like. Absolutely wild, right? Like, I've always liked Sleep Token's breakdowns, especially instrumentally, but Vessel's never been like the best screamer in the world or anything. Like, it was okay, it was fine, but when this first hit, mind blown. I mean, he's clearly been working on his heavier vocals, and after their second album was much less heavier than the first one, which still wasn't even that heavy. Like, I don't listen to Sleep Token for heaviness, but after that, I assumed their heavy days were far behind them. So to know he's not only been probably practicing, but is sounding heavier than ever and better than ever is awesome. Absolutely insane. But that's not the only thing that makes this song so wild, because that's not even the last surprise of the song. There's a whole other breakdown. The chorus is huge on its own, like excluding everything. And the song has a extended outro that's just literally like a funk song. Like, it's like a sexy song. It sounded like this. It is absolutely unreal that is the same song as the one from the clip of the breakdown I played last. The wild part is you have to hear it for yourself. I'm sure a lot of you already have, of course. But they do it so perfectly. It really does work as the same song. It's not like one of those things where it should have ended and that should have been a new song. It really works. It works really well, and it even repeats some of the lyrics from earlier. So it is like a cohesive song, and I love it. I love it that they pulled it off. Now, by now, most people that care enough about Sleep Token have heard about the potential album coming up, and these are 2 tracks from it. But what's much more interesting even is that the surprises might not be over. We might be getting not 1, but 2 more tracks in the next 48 hours. Now, why people believe this is, if you look at the art from both Chokehold and The Summoning, they have these creatures, this really cool artistic rendition of some creatures. They're also in the music video. Well, currently, I'm not going to show these images for the sake of not leaking stuff and disrespecting the artist or anything, both the band and whoever is doing the art for the album. But at live shows, they just started their tour with Architects, people have found and noticed 2 more characters on art and merch designs, and it is very likely that these are 2 characters from 2 more songs that'll be coming to probably advertise the tour. Maybe they'll incorporate them into the live set. Maybe that's why they're releasing so many so soon, so they can play them live and fans know the tracks. Only Sleep Token themselves know that, but it is very likely we're getting 2 more tracks, and I couldn't be more excited. We are truly feasting. This is the most exciting year, the most exciting start to a year I can think of in a long time, and I'm completely on board. I'm sold. Some of their best tracks yet. Let's see if they keep up the momentum, and let's see how these next couple tracks come out. But if the rumors are true, the feast isn't over yet. It's barely begun. Let me know what you think about the tracks down below, the ones we already have. Return back later and let me know what you think of the next tracks, if they end up really coming out in the next 48 hours. And we'll talk next time. Bye.